Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Tuesday, October 24th at the close of New York. Let's get right into it with micro oil. As you can see, oil opened just ever so slightly above that close, went and got it, punched through that HVA edge, and it just started trending lower on the day. Several opportunities for trending entries for our students there. Ultimately, we are finishing net down in that market. Now, gold opened gap down, meaning it was well below that close and its range low from yesterday. We never really got to that close in a timely manner, but it took all day for this thing to break up. But eventually it made it back into its range and snagged its close right at the last minute possible that it could. So it got there, but not when we wanted to. That happens, but we did finish below it, so we are closing net down on the day in gold. Now, our equities, you can see there's quite a bit of volatility that's going on right now. For whatever reason, I don't know. I didn't actually check if there's news right now, if there's any war news or whatnot. Let me actually bring that up on my own side on my screen here. I'm not seeing anything in terms of news for tonight, so if there was an announcement or some emergency news or breaking news that came out, I don't know what it is, but that is volatility. If we look at where we are currently and where the close was yesterday, we did get to them, and I'll scroll this back here, but we did get to them, as you can see, and we currently are above them. But with this volatility and how it's moving along right now, we could easily go back and close below them. We have plenty of time for that to happen. Typically, most of the trading dies off around right now, but it's too close to call. I will say that as of right now, we are above the close, and if we closed here, we would be positive. Now, if we look at the market itself, you can see that we did open above the close from yesterday. And let me scroll this back. And it pretty much took all day to get there. Let me scroll back. We had that initial move up, and they shot up, turn around just before that HVA edge. Remember, those levels are drawn out the night before. It came down and then bounced off of one there. Let me see if I can actually scrunch this up for us here so we don't have to be so zoomed in. And you can see they ping-ponged around there for a little while, a good 40 minutes or so, before making some new highs and then ping-ponging up there around those HVA levels. Once more, those levels are drawn the night before. And then around lunchtime is when they made that move. This is lately what we've been seeing is they've been making those moves to that close and that target value that we look at towards lunch. Typically, lunchtime is a little bit slower, but that, as of late, has been their move for the past week or two. And you can see after they got it, they just came right back up. Didn't really want to entertain going any lower. And then that pretty much brings us where we are as of right now. So we'll see what happens, if they're going to keep climbing or not. In the ES, very similar story in the NASDAQ. The Dow was different in terms of that value area that we're looking for. We actually got that pretty early in the day, but the close, it did get it later in the day, much like the other remaining equities that we see here. But you can see we had great response at those HVA levels that, again, were drawn out the night before. This edge held quite well. And then it just was ping-ponging around here. Had some great resistance at the top. Again, seeing those great turnarounds. And then lunchtime move towards that close and that other value area that we monitor. But they got it, and they just came back up. And like I said, we have too much volatility to really call it. But we are positive on the day so far. They might just fizzle out right here, and then that's where they close for the rest of the day. But as of right now, I will just leave it as an open close. That is yet to be determined, but we are currently positive in the equities, negative in gold and oil. If you are interested in learning more information about these levels, about the methodology, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with one of us at either location. We'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day, and you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world.